Hey, what is going on, everyone? So for today's video, I'm super excited. We're going to be taking a look at the speeder bike, Scout Trooper, and the Child. So this is the new one that just came out, and this wasn't supposed to arrive until January, but I got a notification a couple days ago saying that it was on the way. So I was like, yes. Okay, this looks great. As soon as this thing went live on Amazon, I hit that pre-order button so fast. And this thing was just packaged in a box that was roughly the same size as this box. But surprisingly enough, this box looks great. There's no dings on it anywhere. So yeah, but that's what the front of the box looks like. A nice description of what you get. Massive window, so you get the bike, you get the Trooper, you get the Child, even though it's really just a head in a bag, but it looks pretty good. And you get that little thing that the two Scout Troopers in the Mandalorian were shooting at, or trying to hit. Yeah, that little thing on the ground. I don't know why they included that. I guess they just thought it'd be cute. But that's what the front looks like. That side looks like that. That window comes around. Star Wars logo there. That side, it's got some cool artwork. The Scout Trooper and the bike. Again, Scout Trooper and bike, and then a little picture of the Child. And again, tells you what you get. The back looks like that. Great looking picture. So, bio in various languages. A whole bunch of stuff no one reads. The bottom is a whole bunch of stuff so barcode, stuff no one reads. And then it gives you some very basic instructions that the bike snaps onto the top of the base. But as you can clearly see, yeah, it's like that in the package. It's pretty self-explanatory that that's how that goes. But they decided to, give it to you on the bottom. And the top looks like that. Another picture of the thing. So I'm going to get this thing open. Now let's take a look at it. All right, so I got everything out of the box. The bike was banded into the box. And then the Trooper was actually rubber banded to the handlebars and the little foot bars. They had rubber bands all around the wrists and feet. His little pistol was rubber banded into his boot, which is a good thing, but it just took a while to get into it. But that's what you get. The bike, the Trooper. You get Grogu. Yeah, like I said, it's just a head in a bag. And this little silly thing that the Troopers were shooting at. I'm just going to show you all that now, and I'm not going to bring it up again because it's kind of silly that they included this, but it's just that. So let's start with the Child, Grogu. It's just a head. The head, let's see, it turns just a little bit. It moves a little bit inside the bag. But it's basically just him in a bag. And then you can, close the bag. And it's got some little pegs that peg in. Yeah, okay, so they do peg in. This one went in super easy. This one was a little stubborn. And while you're trying to peg it in, you kind of have to take an extra finger to hold this down to push him in because there's so much memory in here. It just wants to, flop back up. It's really nice that they included just some little details there on the bag. I mean, that looks really nice. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, so there's Grogu. And let's take a look at the Trooper. So this is another Scout Trooper that we've seen, just like the original Scout Trooper that came out in, I think, 2016. And then it was re-released as the Scout Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order with the shock baton. And this is the same exact Trooper, just with some different paint, some weathering, some dirtiness. The little mouthpiece is more silver on this one, with some added detail, some dirtiness, but some great detail on the pants. The sleeves have some fantastic detail. Yeah, slightly different paint. And again, he's kind of bow-legged because he's been on a bike in packaging. The back of the helmet is painted just a little bit different than the other Biker Scout. The front of the helmet is missing some paint, like right up in here. Everything looks really good on this thing. It looks dirty, just like it's supposed to. Let's just run through articulation on the Scout Trooper. So the head obviously can go side to side. He's got a little bit of tilt, and he can look way down, and he can look way up, which is good when he's on the bike. He can still kind of make it look like he's looking forward. Now the arms, so they've changed these little shoulder pads. So these are soft now. So the arms actually go up. This one's stuck. There we go. Yeah, so the arms go up much higher on this Biker Scout just because they softened up the shoulders, or shoulder pads. It's got a swivel at the bicep, and of course the Biker Scout's double jointed elbow is the best that Hasbro's ever done. It gets all the way up. Really nice. He's got a swivel at the wrist. Both hands hinge up and down. That one hinges up and down, and the left one will hinge up and down as well. You've got a swivel at the midsection. He can go back quite a bit, but he can't really crunch forward. It hits these pouches in the front. Legs go up to there. You have a thigh swivel. You have a swivel at the right there at the top of the boot. You have a double jointed knee that gets all the way up. Feet go down that far. They go up that far. Wow, great range of motion in the feet. And of course they rock at the ankle back and forth. Yeah, this is a really nice looking Scout Trooper. I love the dirtiness of it. And again, great detail on the outfit. You know, even though it's just white and black, it looks really good. Yeah, got some really nice detail on the boots. Got the knee pads, look really good. Yeah, just a really good looking trooper. And as far as accessories, he comes with the little teeny tiny Scout Trooper blaster. It is itty bitty. And that's how he holds that. So the trigger finger and the middle finger go through the guard, and then these two bottom fingers right there just kind of sit there. But that's what he looks like holding it. I mean, he holds it super snug. It's not going to fall out, but it's just so little. Yeah, it's going right back in the holster. All right, so let's take a look at the bike, at the speeder bike. Got some really, really nice dirt splatter on the front. These two little red little triangles are pretty cool. I like that, just some little subtle detail. Yeah, the fins look really good. All this in here looks great. Lots of dirt flying up on here, looks really nice. The controls look really, really good. Got some nice paint accents here and there. Yeah, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. All these little buttons here. Now the handlebars don't really do anything. They're just there. You know, they don't move or anything, but, you know, they look good. Got the seat. Got this other little pouch back here that doesn't do anything. It's, you know, purely a decoration, but it looks nice. Nice little, you know, bundled up like a sleeping bag or something, or you know, some other supplies. It looks really nice. That's all part of the engine down there. It looks, yeah, got some nice detail. You know, nothing super fancy. Here, let me take the base off. That's what the underside looks like. This must be some sort of intake, or, you know, who knows. Got the little blaster cannon on the front. Boy, the tip is super flexible, but this whole thing will rotate. Just kind of cool, but boy, the tip is really, really bendy. Wow. And the little things for his feet with some pegs to peg his feet in. And I did notice that this thing will come off. So, yeah, be careful with that. The back of it looks like that. These little flaps will raise up that far. Yeah, they sort of run into the backpack. But they do go up. But yeah, you can see more of the engine inside. Got this little bit back here. Looks really cool. Actually, I'll probably leave those up. That looks good up. Yeah, kind of like that look. That's really cool, though. It looks nice. You know, more weathering over here. Dirt flying up, hitting it. Got some hoses on this side. That's the thing for the peg to go in. And for the base, it just snaps in. You don't have to push super hard. Yeah, so once that's on there, you know, you can sort of tilt it sideways a little bit. You got a little bit of side to side on that ball. You can tip it down some if you want. You can tip it up. It goes up that far before it hits back here on the bottom. And you can go down that far before it hits, you know, whatever table or desk you have it on. And as far as side to side, it'll go to there. That's about 45 degrees or so of tilt, which is not bad. Okay, so getting him on here, I found it easier to slide the hands over the handlebars from the inside, sliding them this way, as opposed to trying to wrap the fingers around. It's easier just to go from the middle and slide them out. And then the excellent range of motion in the feet allows you to bend the feet way up, the double jointed knees, and there's some pegs in here too that the feet can actually like peg into, which is really nice, keeps it really secure. And like I mentioned, the excellent range of motion in the head allows him to be crouched on the bike and still look like he's looking forward. This handle is a little farther forward than this one, and it's probably just how you drive the thing. Yet the handles are a little bit bendy, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, but dang, he looks good on that thing. He kind of sits off of it just slightly, and these pouches do get bunched up right there, so when you take him off, the pouches are probably still going to be like flipped up. But yeah, everything looks really good. Actually, I didn't notice this little crotch piece underneath his butt, giving him like a little thong. But yeah, this is a really nice piece. While snapping the bike on the stand with the trooper on, you kind of have to be careful, kind of have to push from right here. But once it's on there. I mean, there's a few other things you can do with this. Yeah, but you could do this. This doesn't really fit around him all that well, but you know, you get the idea. Now, as far as IG-11 being on a speeder bike, ain't gonna happen. His legs don't come apart, but I mean, that's kind of cute. Or you could do something like that. Slap him on Mando. It's actually not a bad look. So overall, I would have to say that I absolutely love this thing. I mean, the child in the bag, you know, what can you say? It's Grogu's head inside of a pouch, but you know, you get the idea of what they were going for. You know, but the trooper looks great. I mean, it's another scout trooper. You know, you can never have too many troopers. And this speeder bike, even though it's probably 100% reused from the other speeder bike, it looks fantastic with the new paint scheme with the white. I mean, everything just looks so good on this thing. So if you like stuff like this, be sure and hit like and subscribe. I would certainly appreciate it. And be sure and hit that little notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and we will see you guys next time.